Hey everyone, we are going to start this recipe off with the meringue, and I have 4 egg whites at room temperature. I happen to use the egg yolks in a key lime pie recipe, so I decided why not make a pavlova. Okay, you're going to put that mixer on, start it off slow, and then increase it to about medium. So after a few minutes of mixing, my egg whites turned really fluffy and foamy, and that's when I knew it was time to add the sugar. I'm adding 1 cup of sugar very slowly into this mixture. After the egg whites turned glossy, I checked for stiff peaks, and it was way too soft, so I had to mix it some more. And honestly, I can't remember how much more I had to mix for, but eventually I got here, the stiff peak, and that's what you're going to look for. Now I can add my vanilla extract, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon to this mixture, and then let it mix for another few seconds. And next I added half a teaspoon of cream of tartar to the egg whites and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. I gently folded in the ingredients to make sure I didn't deflate the egg whites. I have to say, meringues are some of my favorite desserts because they're so easy to make, and it's the perfect recipe for leftover egg whites. So after mixing in those ingredients, I was ready to put them on the parchment paper, and as you can see, it was very sticky, so I had to use a knife to help me. So I just put some big dollops onto the parchment paper, and I think I made about 12 meringue cups. And if you don't want individual cups, you could also just pile the meringue high on your parchment paper and just make one huge pavlova. So I used the back of a tablespoon to make some dents in the cups so it will hold the filling a lot better. Preheated my oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and then when I put them in, I quickly reduced the heat to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. They took about 90 minutes to bake, and I knew they were ready because they had a hard shell and there was no give. Okay, so for the whipped cream topping, I just kind of made up my own thing and I didn't really measure anything. So I took some cream cheese, room temperature, and I added some icing sugar to that and mixed it all together until it was nice and smooth. And then I poured in some whipping cream. Again, I did not measure. I just kept pouring until I thought I had enough, and then I kept whipping until I was happy with the thickness. Now it's time for the fun part, the assembly. I know in Australia sometimes they put passion fruit puree in the cup first, or you can even put lemon curd, whatever you like. I didn't have any passion fruit, so I just put the cream topping right in the middle of the meringue cup, and then I added strawberries and blueberries on top. But again, add any berries you like or any kind of fruit. It is up to you. And there you have it, the wonderful pavlova. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and God bless.